What's going on, guys? Welcome back to That Tesla channel. Today I'm going to be solving a very big question, and this is in regards to taking your Tesla, or any car for that matter, to a standard car wash. Can you take it to a car wash that's not touchless? Is it going to scratch the paint? Is it going to mess up the sensors on the Tesla? Does it get water in your taillights? These are all things that I'm going to be talking about in this video. I've been to a standard car wash over 100 times with my Tesla Model 3, and I have had some issues. So in this video, I'm going to quickly take you through the car wash with me. I'm on my way there now, and then I'll show you the car. I'll take really good quality pictures, and you can see the paint for yourself to see how it looks, see if you see any swirls, and then I'll talk about any issues that I've had with the car wash, things that you should be aware of, and if you should be cleaning your car in your driveway yourself by hand. So a couple important things here. I'm not going to use the bug prep that's over on the side. I'm going to see how good the car wash gets all the bugs off by itself. But a couple important things that you guys can know is when you're going into the car wash, something nice that you can do is when you get close to pulling in. So as you can see, we're just going to drive through. We have a path, so it'll open right up for us. But when you get close to pulling in, you can actually fold your mirrors by hitting the fold button, and it'll allow you to do auto fold. So as you see, as we pull around, it knows this location, so it's going to auto fold the mirrors in for us. And then another big tip for you is always pull over to the right side, as close as you can see on the mirror up top, as close to the side so you don't hit your rims. And I'll explain why this is important in a second here. When it says stop, just throw it into neutral. And to do that, you just kind of hold it halfway, take your foot off the brake, and he'll pressure wash the front for us, which is pretty nice. Start us through. Now keep your hand on the side here and make sure that you're keeping your car along the right side or the inner side of the lane so it doesn't scratch your rims. Now as you're going through here, another thing to look at is your windshield wipers. Make sure that they are turned off, and you don't want them to be flapping automatically because they do have automatic mode. Another thing to consider as we're going through here is I have had an issue with smells of odor on the air filter. So if you do turn your air conditioning completely off, it won't take in any air while you're going through the car wash. And the reason that this is nice is because when you come out of the car wash, you don't have that moisture to dry on the air filter, so you don't get any smell or weird odor coming through. Now as you can notice, I'm slightly keeping my hand on the steering wheel just to keep me along the inner side here. I'm not pressing it hard at all because I don't want to mess with the alignment of the car. I'm just keeping my hand here just to make sure that it's staying on the inside. Now you don't have to turn the air conditioning off like I showed you before, but I just think it gives you the best possible experience and the safest experience if you're going to be taking your Tesla through the car wash a lot of times. Now if you are going to leave your air conditioning on, just make sure you have it on circulating within the car so you don't get the smell of soap or anything. And something that's interesting is when you get to the dryer vents that are going to blow, you'll see sometimes they blow some water in just a little bit. So as we come to the end, you'll see over there's a light telling us when we can go back into drive. So lightly put your foot on the brake, pull it down into drive, and then you can drive right away. Now if you had the auto fold mirrors, all you have to do is go back to quick controls and unfold it. As you can see, it was auto set to fold at that location, which is perfect. In case you forget to fold them in, it'll do it for you. All right, let's have a quick look at how the car wash did on the car, and then I'll show you up close and we can look at the paint and look at any of the issues that come along with car washes that you guys should be aware of. So as you can see, the car wash does a really good job. If you're going to go through the car wash often, I recommend bringing a rag with you just to wipe off the excess water. The other things that you should definitely be aware of are, as you saw when I was going through the car wash, I was keeping the car to the inside of the track. That's so your rims don't hit that plastic guideline that keeps you in place. This is really for any car that has low profile rims, but Tesla's, I have the 19-inch rims on my Model 3, so I definitely have to worry about that. First couple times that I went through the car wash, I didn't know to pay attention to this, so as you can tell, there are a couple nicks on the back rim. Now, don't worry, I'm actually not mad about this because I know someone have a good acquaintance who can take care of this for me, but for anyone who doesn't have that connection, you would definitely be a little bit concerned about this. I'll show you guys on camera what it looks like. As you can see, there's some nicks right there, and then as we go around the rim, there's even more. So be careful of that, keep your car to the right, and it really only happened on the back rim. There's no other nicks on any other rims. Now, something else that people are concerned with going through car washes with Teslas are that water is going to get into the rear taillights. And the reason for that is because it's high pressure water, which is onto the plastic seams of the taillights. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. On these outside taillights, you have this plastic seam that's along the top. And the Tesla technician has told me that they have had issues with water getting in here, and actually on the last taillight that I had, water did get in. It wasn't clear if it was from the car wash or not, but I've seen other Tesla taillights with water in it. Just know that it can be because of the car wash, because there's high pressure, but Tesla technicians will come right out to your driveway and they'll fix it for you completely for free. And then lastly, as you saw, I put the mirrors to fold auto when I pull into the car wash, and that's because I've gone through the car wash before and it has actually pushed the mirror out. So what it's done is push the mirror out to here, which is obviously not ideal. So afterwards I had to bump it back in like that. Now, that is a safety factor, so it's not going to break the mirror, but if you have it set on auto fold, why not do that and avoid the whole situation as a whole? Should you take your Tesla to a car wash, or should you just be cleaning it at home? With your own cleaners, and you know that it's done right, you don't have to worry about having any issues or scratches or anything on your paint. And the short answer here is it really depends on you, your lifestyle, what you do for work, what kind of income you have to spend on a car wash, and if it makes sense to save the time. Now, when I got my car, I was cleaning it by hand, and I definitely liked that because the car was super clean. I could use ceramic cleaners and everything. The car looked amazing, and I knew it was detailed properly because I did it myself. The only problem was every time I did that, it took an hour or two to do it. Now, there are some quick cleaners that you can use. There's ones that I still use to this day. I'll leave them down linked in the description. But for me, for the most part, in my lifestyle, it's extremely convenient to just pull through that car wash with a monthly pass as often as I need to, which is typically every couple days. So with that said, as long as you're careful of the things that I talked about earlier when you're going through the car wash, I don't think you'll have any issues, and I can still definitely recommend taking your Tesla to a car wash, even if it's not a touchless car wash. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. If you have any questions about this, let me know down in the comments, and feel free to watch the other videos on the channel. If you like this stuff, feel free to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.